So this is Karnes has been sitting in extra security for about 20 minutes now. I wonder what kind of bad girl that she's been. Here's a little tip: if you're traveling through UK or EU, you can get any liquids at all, even if they're under the 3 or 4 ounces, they have to be placed in a separate bag. Good morning, friends. We are in Edinburgh Airport. We left our hotel early this morning, getting ready to catch our flight back to Chicago. The United staff was wonderful at check-in. They were very helpful, checked our bags straight to St. Louis. Let's hope they get there. And we went through fast-track security. Had a little hand sanitizer issue going through there, but got that ironed out. And we just stumbled across this new lounge, the Aspire Premium Lounge. No, the Premium Lounge is what it's called. Brand new, a week old. My American Express Platinum got me in here. Beautiful lounge. It's very, very good. We're going to get ourselves something to eat, something to drink, and go get on our flight to head toward Chicago.
Mr. Karnes and I love a good airport lounge, and we were super excited when we found this one. The Plaza Premium Lounge, located near Gate 13 Departure Hall, was certainly a delight. The lounge features a stylish gin bar. This gin bar was a collaboration with Edinburgh Gin, an award-winning premium gin distilled in the heart of Scotland's capital city. They have created 3 exclusive gin cocktails for the Plaza Premium Lounge guests. The bartender was very helpful and fashioned me the best gin drink that I've ever had. The lounge is also decked with Scottish accents, everything from traditional tartans to using local woods in the finishings to artwork produced by locals. The lounge's interior references some of Scotland's key landmarks and iconic imagery. The quiet zone, located near the bar, invites travelers to unwind, relax, and escape the chaos of public departure spaces. Instead, you can find a comfy seat and enjoy views of the runway and Edinburgh Hill. If you're traveling with littles, there's a space in this lounge just for them. It's complete with games, climbing wall, and pillows for a soft landing. The food is served buffet style with many choices. We were there for breakfast and found more than enough to fill our empty bellies. If gin isn't your drink of choice, there are also coffee and tea stations, as well as water and soft drinks. The restrooms were very clean and large, with areas to change those littles. There is even a private conference room complete with a bar area, fireplace, and a display case full of some of Scotland's finest Scotch and gin choices. This area would be perfect for a large gathering and can be reserved. The lounge is beautiful and has plenty of seating and great selections of food and drinks. If you ever have the chance, be sure to visit.
So this was a pleasant surprise this morning that we had coming across this premium lounge. It's only been open a week. It's an American Express sponsored lounge, or connected lounge, I should say. It's beautiful. You get to see the runway, the planes coming in and out. Food selections are pretty good. The staff was very, very nice. And so we're sitting here having ourselves a little Edinburgh seaside gin, which evidently is just for these folks here. They just make it for this lounge, which seems very excessive, but I'm enjoying their good work. And so Mrs. Karnes even had a gin and tonic this morning, that may be the biggest surprise of the entire trip. So we're going to finish this up. Our flight is delayed about 30 or 40 minutes, which is not a big deal. Our plane is about to get here, and then we're going to head down to gate 1K and start the flight back to Chicago. So given the choice to either go right or left when you climb the stairs at Edinburgh Airport, go right. The Plaza Premium Lounge is very nice.
Yeah, that was great.
So I would suggest you do that.
Yeah.
We'll get on our plane. We've had about an hour 15 delay. It's been a little chaotic getting on. It's been a little bit, little much, but we're very close to getting to our business class seats. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, welcome aboard.
Do you need anything out of your bag?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you should always have champagne on a plane. Cheers. Cheers to all of you. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I love you, Mrs. Karnes.
I love you. I don't have a mic on.
She says she loves me too if you can't hear her. And she says that I'm the most amazing husband that's ever been invented, created in the history of the world. Do you have anything else you want to say? You sure you don't want to say anything else? Drink up, Buttercup.
Our Starlines partners like to welcome you to Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. The local time here is 2:20 p.m. Today is still Thursday, August the 25th. Please remain seated with all of your personal belongings stowed until Captain McGowan turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. It's very important that before you leave us, you recheck the area around your seat. Double check the seat pocket or front of you for all of your personal belongings. Once you exit the aircraft, you'll be next to a possible tree any left items. It is now safe to ship about telephones if they have within arm's reach. However, if you are seeing the exit row, please not use the electric outlets.
Hundreds of bags. You know ours are here because we have the trackers. Here comes one. And here comes another one. We got 2 bags.
Hello, friends. We are back in the United States of America. What a journey it has been so far. We left Edinburgh. Actually, we got up at 5:45 a.m. Edinburgh time, which is 11:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we got up at 11:45 last night. We went to the airport. We checked in. That all went pretty well. Our flight was delayed about an hour and a half. The plane coming in from Newark didn't get there till late, and that pushed everything back. The crew, I think, did as good a job as possible getting us off as quickly as they did. We looked a minute ago. The flight back from Edinburgh and the path that it takes back to Chicago is 8 hours and 27 minutes. That's the longest flight that we've ever been on. We did have Polaris business class seats, and that made the trip a very comfortable one. I think Mrs. Karnes caught 40 winks or 80 winks.
A little. I got a little sleep. Not enough, but a little.
The food was pretty good on the way back. They had we had beef for our first meal, and they had like I had a hamburger Wellington, which is sort of like a beef Wellington, a pastry burger, and Mrs. Karnes, I think, had a Mediterranean couscous on the way back, and the gin and tonics were flowing freely on the flight. We did find a little lounge. You probably may have gotten some video about that earlier that we were very happy to come across. The Premium Plaza Lounge, I believe was the name of it, in Edinburgh. And so if you're ever flying that way, look for one of those lounges. They are very, very nice. I apologize, I am sweating. I am back in the muggy, hot Midwest, and I'm feeling it. It's the first time I felt 80-something degrees in 13 days or however long we've been gone. So we are back. Customs was interesting to go through, contrasted against what we found the last time we traveled internationally in 2019. If you never, ever, ever listen to anything that Mrs. Karnes and me say on any of these videos, listen to this. If you are going to travel internationally, you need to get a global entry. We came back in, we had a long walk. I think we were in the last gate. I think we were in M35. We had to walk all the way back to immigration. When we got there, how many people were in line in customs?
500.
500, probably 500 people in
Yeah.
line. Do you know how long the line was at global entry?
0. Yeah,
we were the
walked right
first
in. Yeah.
ones. And it literally took us 2 minutes.
Yeah, tops.
You walk in, it takes a picture of you now. You don't have to press your passport, it doesn't read your passport. It takes a picture of you, and the technology has evolved to the point where it gives you a pass. The guy reads your picture and says, yep, that's Diana Lynn Karnes. And so we got through security, all 4 of our bags, made it back from Edinburgh. We did put the AirPod trackers in. I kind of had a little moment when I got off when the plane landed and I turned it on. My AirPods said that they were still in Edinburgh, and I panicked, and Mrs. Karnes assured me to give it a minute, and sure enough, they were all here. So we have the bags. They've been rechecked to St. Louis. We're in the lounge now here, getting a little bit of a hydration before we go the 1-hour flight back to St. Louis, and then the hour 45 drive back to Cape Girardeau, and my pillow. I'll be looking forward to my pillow.
Yeah, we decided to film now because we weren't sure that we would be able to film.
We weren't sure how fresh we would look,
Yeah.
and how energetic we would look
Yeah.
in a couple of hours. But we are going on hour 18 right now, and it'll be 22 or 23 before we get home. So I think it's worth it, though, to travel that long of a day, don't you?
Sure. Yeah.
Did you have a good trip to Edinburgh
It was a wonderful trip.
and Scotland?
Wonderful trip.
I did too. It was beautiful. I'm sure you've seen lots of videos before this. This is probably the concluding video, so we may wrap this up.
Sad.
Sadly, it's the last video, but I'm sure we'll have more adventures. When you're married to Mrs. Karnes, there's a continuing stream of adventures that go forward. So thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Thank you for experiencing Scotland with us. We truly know that we are living the good life, and we hope you are too. For the last time, Slàinte mhath. All 4 bags.
Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button because we have another amazing international trip coming soon. See you later. Slàinte mhath.